Artyom Mikhaylovich Tarasov was a Russian businessman and political activist of Armenian descent. In 1989, Tarasov became the first officially declared millionaire in the USSR at the age of 39. Tarasov comes from a bloodline of business people, a well-known family of Armenian traders. Oil industrialist Nikolai Tarasov, co-founder of Moscow-backed theatre Henry Troyat, are among his paternal relatives. Born to a photographer father and an academic mother, Tarasov received several degrees as an engineer, a computer scientist, and an economic planner. He had a successful career as a scientific manager. Artyom Tarasov's first business venture, a computerized dating service which he called Progress, took in 100,000 rubles in 6 days. On the 7th day, the government closed the business and confiscated the 100,000 rubles, about $164,000, on the grounds that it was, according to authorities, immoral, dangerous to society, and contrary to socialist principles. Mr. Tarasov, who went on to form 2 other successful companies, has been called the first legal millionaire in the Soviet Union. He later went on to form a trading company called Technica. The company racked up revenues of 70 million rubles and unfilled orders worth 250 million rubles in less than 6 months. Technica prospered by exporting surplus goods such as fertilizers and alloys and importing computers. At its peak, the company had 1,000 full-time and part-time employees, including 80 computer programmers and technicians. During this time, newspapers and magazines began calling Mr. Tarasov the first legal millionaire in the Soviet Union, meaning not via the black market, as some had made their wealth. And once again, as expected, the communist regime did what you might expect. His second business, just like the first, was shut down. Technica was forced out of business when the government froze the company's bank account and imposed new regulations on cooperatives. Tarasov didn't give up though, and in a stubborn rebellious act, he used his connection to form iStock, a foreign trading company. He formed the company by importing 100 computers from the United States and selling them to government enterprises. iStock's primary business was buying surplus materials such as wood products, fertilizer and metals from government ministries and selling them overseas. The company then imports consumer goods ranging from computers to shoes. These were then sold to the government ministries. iStock, in Russian, which means the source of the river, has since diversified into a number of other businesses. Tarasov was also the co-founder of Kommersant daily newspaper, the first independent airline, Trans-Aero, and was elected to the Russian parliament. After a conflict with Soviet officials in 1990, he left the USSR and settled in London. In 1993, he returned to Russia and was once again elected to the State Duma. In 1996, he decided to run for presidency as an independent pro-business candidate, but his application was rejected by the Central Election Commission. In 2005, his book Millionaire, detailing the rise of post-Soviet oligarchs, was published. Tarasov died in Moscow on July 22nd of 2017. With that being said, if you have any requests, suggestions or questions, please don't fail to mention it in the comment section below. And remember, in all awesomeness, you keep being you. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share.